Bryce. Sophomore season last year, rushed for over 1,000 yards, and I mean, when you look back at last season and your performance, I mean, how do you feel you did?
Well, I thought I did pretty well. I mean, there's obviously a lot of areas of improvement and a lot of things I want to keep working to get better at. But for a start, I think it's pretty good, and I'm feeling decent about it.
Okay. Now, I guess what are some of your strengths out there on the football field that kind of separate you from some other players?
I'd say elusiveness. I can make guys miss pretty easily, and I have pretty good game speed and just speed in general. And also, when I need to lower my shoulder and get that extra yard, I'll do that. Just anything to get that extra yard.
Okay. Now, you also play defense. What about you as a defender? Kind of, what are your strengths on that side of the football?
I'd say just reading the play on where it's going to go. Just like from experience of watching the game and being around it, I'm good at finding out where that is. And, yeah. Okay.
Now, what are you trying to work on in this off season to kind of take that next step and get even better heading into your junior year?
I'd say definitely just living in the weight room, getting a lot bigger, faster, stronger. Just that really will separate me, and also just getting our whole team to just kind of taking that leadership step and being a leader on this team this year, I think.
Okay. Now, you plan on doing track this spring. Give us a rundown on what events that you're planning on doing, and maybe what event or two that you feel like you're the strongest in.
Well, I'm going to probably do for sure shot put and discus, and then the 100, 200, 400, just one of those two out of those three. And I mean, I'm pretty strong in the throwing area. I made it state last year in the discus, and 400 and 200, feeling pretty confident in those. I was one away from state last year, and I just really want to improve those. And also, if I can get in the 100 and do well in that, I'm obviously going to do the 100 because that'd be nice.
Okay. So you made it to state in the discus as a freshman. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Is that just kind of natural, or have you worked on throwing?
Yeah, really, just from my older brothers, they've all thrown discus, and I've always just kind of been up in the yard with them throwing it around. And in middle school, I practiced really all the time, and it kind of translated into high school, and it just was natural for me in high school.
Okay. And you mentioned your brothers. I mean, you come from a family of athletes. You're the youngest one, right?
We actually have one younger one.
One Okay. But a ton of athletes. I mean, what's it been like kind of being able to watch them have success in high school and go through the recruiting process? And I mean, what have you kind of learned from everything that they've gone through?
Oh, it's been awesome to have them as role models. Just watching them, how much work they put in to become what they are, it just kind of inspires me to strive to be even better than them. Really, it's not even competition, just kind of that chip on my shoulder almost. But I think it's awesome. I couldn't have asked for better older brothers, really.
Now, is there an older brother or two, or do you kind of think that I'm more like him than him?
It's tough to say because the one that's right older than me is a way different position than me. Lineman, I'd say the oldest one I'm kind of like. He was a little faster, and he was a receiver in college. I'm a lot like him, I guess, except a little bit different. Really, we're all unique, except, yeah.
Now, I mean, do you find it hard to kind of get out of their shadow and kind of make a name for yourself, though?
I found it to be tough. Usually people are talking about those older three, and they've kind of forgot about me, and it just gives me another reason to work harder and kind of make a name for myself, and not just for my last name, but for me individually.
Okay. Now, as far as football camps this summer, I mean, do you know of any places that you for sure are wanting to kind of hit up?
I mean, I've talked about it a little with my dad. Definitely Nebraska, and then just some colleges near, kind of around Iowa, probably South Dakota, both of those, and maybe Wyoming. And I'll probably just kind of keep my eyes open and decide which ones to go to.